The cost.
Come on.
And the agony.
Clutch at your leg and arthritic agony.
Isn't the inner agony of my creating enough without you carving me to bits?
Every step was agony.
Even in the midst of our agony.
Spit on their agony.
I was lying. He said it was agony.
My friend, I am in agony. Too tight shoes. I bleed.
Surely you've been in love. You know what agony is, a man.
So you're sitting there in agony.
Non-violent solution to India's agony. The servitude and shame, whatever the cost and the agony may be.
When the wind blows cold and wet, that thing that was your hand will clutch at your leg in arthritic agony. Whenever it rains, you'll remember me.
You clumsy toad! Isn't the inner agony of my creating enough without you carving me to bits? Take her away. Oh, where was I?
Every step was agony. I didn't know if my knees would ever heal.
Our desire is to protect the holy orders, even in the midst of our agony over the 7 boys in our family who have been
I spit on their agony.
He said it was like going home. I was lying. He said it was agony.
Monsieur Dupont, my friend, I am in agony. Too tight shoes. I blame myself. Vanity.
So it's okay, my love. To help her understand why she must love me. Surely you've been in love. You know what agonies a man can suffer.
Agonies. Are you such a weakling that you can't?
Who's next? Mr. Anderson. So you're sitting there in agony. Come on, Todd, step up. Let's put you out of your misery.
And a constructive program is the only non-violent solution to India's agony. It will not necessarily be programmed.
Last night of the year 1761, in my unbearable agony, denounce the Evremonts.
War and others, and substituting for the agony of war, a self-inflicted agony we call the Cassandra complex. Cassandra, in Greek legend, you recall, was condemned to know the future.
You are mine.
I can run around the block howling in agony, studying.
How can you tell from way over there?
Because you'd either be in terrible agony, or you'd be dead by now. Trust me.
What are you, a surgeon?
I saw my boyhood friends blown to bits. I saw men crumple up in agony when I shot them. And now I find myself in a world which for me...
And don't forget, the great impression of simplicity can only be achieved by a great agony of body and spirit.
These thoughts of all he had lost made him descend into torment, anguish, and despair.
A fresh handkerchief to his leg, this time in genuine agony.
Come on, man, don't prolong the agony.
It is. Most of the men splashing along with me were screaming in agony and dying like flies. Those were brave men dying there. Peace.
Is it so bad?
Well, I suppose not if you ever tasted slow agony.
That's something I've neglected to cultivate.
3 days at Skyteclip.
Where they can all X together in exquisite agony?
Instead, where she was burned alive, writhing in agony.
Her soul would go straight to hell, where she'd be ripped apart over and over in screaming, brutal agony for all eternity. That it.
In circumstance, all these things, and I'm willing to put them aside and ask you to end my agony.
I don't understand.
I love you.
Agony and beauty for us live side by side. Your feet will suffer.
Does it hurt a lot? My agony.
That I fear this may be true. And it has given me much agony. If I'm guilty, if my judgment was...
Because in their collective unconsciousness, they have the agony of childbirth, the blood,
The blood.
House in this very room you are sitting in now. I was left a helpless cripple, but for her the agony was too great. The doctor said it was pneumonia because it happened so.
Noah stayed up all night contemplating the certain agony he knew would be his if he were to lose her twice.
Suffer the end of Romulus 1,000 times. I would rather die in agony than accept assistance from you.
You got it.
Arm phase.